Oh. All right, good morning, viewers all over the world. You're welcome to the Sunday edition of City Stand. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I can see some comments in the comment section. I know, I'm sure some viewers are surprised, seeing us at Ogba Newsstand this morning. All right, should I call this the latest developments, or is an impromptu stuff, right? I say good morning to you. Yeah, a special edition. It's a special edition. I say good morning to all the viewers there. Gladys Oyabo, welcome you to the program. Thank you for joining us. We also have Ni 24/7, Ni 24/7. Say good morning to you. Happy Sunday to you all. Mr. Kolade, good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. Okay, I've been calling for account details. Okay, yeah, I'm dropping an account there. If you want to reach out to anybody, you can reach out through this account and the person will get it. Yeah, reach out through the account on the comment section. The person you want to send anything to will get it. Thank you, Mr. Kulade. You can see it now. I've pinned it there. An account number is there. It's right there in the comment section. All right, Prince Oyolola, you're welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining us. And to my respondents at the stand this morning, I say good morning to you. You're welcome, Mr. Vincent.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. It's another Sunday. I think the last Sunday of the month, and there's nothing better than one could ever wish for to see the last day of the week in the month, and then we give ascribe every glory and honor to the Almighty God, and also to say a very big thank you to our esteemed viewers globally for having kept faith with this platform. I want to say without you we couldn't have been here, and we really appreciate every of your kind comments and critique on this platform, and also to serve as a reminder that City Stand will be having our annual end of the year party come 13th of December, and we know that you've always showed love to us in both in cash and in kind, and we want to say that no one is not appreciated on this platform. We appreciate you all, and we are expectant of your more love in this regard. Thank you very much for being there.
Thank you. Kunle, good morning to you. Happy Sunday.
Good morning, Mike. Happy last Sunday of the month, and we thank God for life. And I think this is one of the first time we will be having program
on Sunday.
Yeah, and it's so
yeah,
it's so lovely. Yeah. It's so lovely. I think we need to be doing this often, man, so that we can, get ourselves together more and more and more. Thank God for life. Thank God for life, and thank God for every people, every one of them that has been supporting us, and I will say, Madam Tina, generally, for you standing by us and making things happen for us. God bless you all.
I think you are the first person that will be receiving a special gift this morning. Being the first time we're having a program at Oba here, but he has not sent it. We've sent an account to him, Mr. Kolade. So you need to greet him, say hi to him.
Oh, hi. Hello, Mr. Kolade. Thank you for the gesture. God bless you. You never lack. Likewise. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm sure he's watching you as we speak. Gentle. You're welcome. Good morning.
Special Sunday edition it is. We thank our viewers for joining us once again. We do not take it for granted. We appreciate them for their continuous support. Good morning.
Thank you. Oh, yes.
Very
beautiful morning to you.
Beautiful Sunday also to everyone out there. God bless you. This is the first time I'm participating on a Sunday morning edition of City Stand. I celebrate all of you. Ms. Tina, I still want to say a special thank you to you and all the people that have supported us. God bless you.
Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good morning.
Very fine. Good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Sunday, right?
We don't know how we got here. We are just here.
That's super for you. Very good morning to
I say
you.
good morning to our viewers across the globe, and I say happy Sunday. I welcome you to special edition of our program today, and I want to thank Mrs. Tina for gesture yesterday. May God continue to bless you and reward you. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you. Mrs. Tina will say a big thank you to you once more. Oh, good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, sir.
Welcome.
Good morning, our esteemed viewers. It's Sunday, last Sunday of the month. It's good to be here, and I want to continue to appreciate you for your support and then your commitment to this platform. May God continue to bless you all.
All right, thank you, Mr. John, James John. All right, let's see what we have on papers this morning. But before going into the front pages of these papers, just quickly need to look at a development coming from Anambra State. Yeah, Anambra. Soludo under fire over cash for vote pledge. The governor of Anambra under fire, for cash. Under fire over cash for vote pledge. And there is a report on this, which I will be reading out this morning. It's one of the topics we'll be discussing on the program. Chukwuma Soludo, governor of Anambra State, has sent tongues wagging following his announcement of a cash reward for every ward won by his party. For every ward won by his party. The All Progressives Grand Alliance in the forthcoming November 8th governorship election in the state. The governor, during the party's campaign rally in Umonze, Urumba South local government area on Saturday, promised to give his party supporters 1 million naira per ward. What is he trying to do? What does it tell us? Cash for vote in our elections. All right, we shall be looking at it this morning. Also, a development coming up on the new service chiefs and the former ones. We have the former chief of defense staff and the two other service chiefs who were retired from service by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They will be getting bulletproof SUV one Prado Jeep, or an equivalent vehicle as backup. These vehicles are to be maintained by respective services and replaced every 4 years. According to the new harmonized terms and conditions of service 2024 signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a copy which was obtained by Sunday leadership. The retired officers will also receive $20,000 per year, $20,000 per year for medical expenses. We have ex-military officers filming over this new development in the country. All right, before going deep into what we have, let's quickly read the headlines on the front pages of these papers. The Punch newspaper, Soludo's cash for votes, pledge stirs controversy. You can go to page 3 of the Punch newspaper to see this. We move on to another story here on 2027. ADC to drag APC before ECOWAS over attacks. ADC to drag APC before ECOWAS over attacks. National Assembly Committee approves new state for Southeast. Wow, that's a good development. National Assembly Committee approves new states for Southeast. Now to the Sunday leadership. Retirement benefits. Service chiefs to go home with bulletproof SUVs, Prado Jeeps, $60,000 for medicals. And down the paper, PDP convention. Jagede Oyinlola, Wooden was screen candidates Tuesday. Now, let's move down to Anambra State. The election comes up on the 8th of November 2025. Why is Soludo getting involved in this kind of development? Why?
It surprises me, though, because Soludo for some time now has not been able to perform up to expectation. His governorship administration, or his governance, let me just put it that way, I'm not too comfortable with it, and I keep on asking myself, is that the Soludo, the same Soludo that we used to know when he was, CBN governor, and a lot of things surrounding him, Anambra State have not actually recorded any kind of democracy dividend that was expected from the way people, was perceiving that Soludo is going to come up with something, different from other people, as long as Anambra State is concerned. But we could not to see this man, making some certain error in terms of, his administration and the way he governed Anambra State. I can tell you, Anambra State is under a tyrannical governor, because every day we saw how students were being beaten by vigilantes sponsored by this very man, and a lot of controversy. People are no longer comfortable with style of leadership. And coming to this too, I think it's a very big responsibility on the side of the new INEC chairman now, because that statement has breached the electoral act already. And for him to come up publicly, to talk about the 2.4 million registered voters in Anambra State currently now, that definitely every word. And not only that, he even went as far as saying that, anyone that comes first, anyone that comes second, anyone that comes third, then there are a lot of money that is being, given to anyone who can deliver the largest victory for him and all that. Brother, this is purely an act of, sabotage on the electoral process and the electoral, and people's right to, cast their vote without fear or favor. That means what you actually want to say here clearly is that, you are running, a cash-driven election in Anambra State. And for me, I think by now the DSS should pick him up. And I don't want the new INEC chairman to close his mouth or close his eyes on this issue. This statement was made publicly. If it is something that maybe it was being rumored or reported or something, it's probably a different thing. For him to come out and say, make that kind of statement, that means there are maybe he's sensing there are slim chances of him returning to power because of the way he actually governed that state. And the only way he can, force people is to drive this cash-induced politics, to make sure that he's able to. That means he has not actually performed. Because if you have performed, you don't need to be telling people this word 5 million, the other word 10 million, the other one 20 million. Oh, that is money. He should be arrested. You understand? Or possibly take him to court, get a court injunction that will ban him from participating in that election. These are the things we don't want to be hearing.
Especially now that we have a new INEC chairman.
And that's what I'm saying. You should go to court, get the court order, then stop him from participating as a governorship candidate in Anambra State. That will tell us that actually the new INEC chairman means business. This is what we have been battling. Where cash induced. It's against the Electoral Act. He should be arrested or something that will make him to stay away from the ballot box in Anambra State. It's something that at least let us start from here. Teach these people a lesson for once.
I learned it happened in the last election in the United States of America.
Bros, I can tell you that I didn't see anywhere where any of the candidates in the United States of America came out openly and said, I'll give you this. We know that there's a level of culture and tradition, but you don't put it in the public domain. That is absolutely unacceptable and a very big embarrassment on the side of Soludo, giving his the kind of personality we thought he was. Unfortunately, he has totally derailed from there.
All right, I'm still coming back to you, Mr. Vincent. Soludo's 1 million per word promise. Is this a subtle form of vote buying or what? Would you call it a reward for performance?
You see, when I did mention on this platform that let the templates, all the organogram, the electoral template, be rejected. It seems that I didn't know what I was saying then, and what I said then is now coming to the fore. And the issue of money being used in our electoral process is not just starting now. It has always been part of our electoral or electioneering processes in this country. And even though we have organs of government or institutions that says that they would like a kind of a semblance of sanity to be, upheld in our electoral processes. When you look at the entire thing that is happening, it shows that even it's only night that we knew as humans that witches fly and wizards, but they do in the daytime, and that is what we are seeing being played by Soludo in this regard. And when you look at everything that he said, it shows that the Nigerian electoral will to perform their rights as enshrined in his constitution is now being taken off there by a pot of porridge, which is being evidenced by the use of money. And when you look at the entire thing, it does not speak well for our democratic experiments, because if we continue to employ the tactics of using money, one of the tools I've always said is that a politician use, especially our political elite, propaganda, deprivation. And once there is deprivation, money, when money settles, it tends to show up the lacuna. And somebody who is hungry, who has not seen a 1,000 naira to eat bread, suddenly see somebody giving him 20,000 naira. Then, the first thing he would think that, let me do whatever bidding this person wants me to do. And that is the pitiable state we have found our electoral process.
And don't you think anti-graft agencies should investigate this matter?
You see, you
The
cannot.
neck as well.
Let me tell you one thing. I said the template has to be rejected, given a toga of nationality. But who is going to do that? Can you be a judge in your own case? Never. Because I've always said that all the three tiers of government should come together. They are formed to be a check on one another. But what have we come to see today? You can see the whole thing is fused up. And all we have today in Nigeria, they are yes men. There is no robust critical debate on any issue being thrown on the floor of the house. Then when you see that everything before is being thrown open in the house, it has already been premeditated and concluded before the actual conclusion. That is a sad commentary of our system. Until when we do the needful in seeing that all this is being kept on their feet to run as expected, or in congruence with what is obtainable with other developed countries.
Gentlemen, where will the 1 million per word come from? Is it from state coffers? Personal party resources?
Mike, that is the question, and that's what I'm saying, that this INEC chairman should just use Soludo to prove a point. That is the truth, because this thing now is just telling you what is going to happen in 2027. That these guys have mop up enough cash, have taken enough cash from the system, and are ready to buy whatever they are going to buy at the end of the day. If this new INEC chairman is going to be taken serious based on the word things he said, then use Soludo and set example.
Mike, I want to say one thing. Let us not lose the fact that the governors, all the sitting governors, are what is called immunity. No matter what they do now, they might be answering for it in the future after they might have left power. But one thing that is crystal clear is that the other chairman is more or less a lame dog. He cannot arrest Soludo for whatever he does. You understand? Because Soludo is a sitting governor. He has all the paraphernalia of the office to his advantage. And there's nothing he can do. The only it's only the society, because his sovereignty lies with the people. It's only the people that will call for a kind of a systemic change in the entire template. But when we now see all these kind of things, Amukbito can only come out and say, okay, I am the newly elected INEC chairman. Let me come out and say one or two things. You know the names too, Amukbito. In literary interpretation means that you either be on the part of history that people will talk of, that will also be posterity will always come with, and that's just my thing.
I just want to say something here. See, we cannot be content to pretend over this. There are INEC rules and regulations. INEC has rules. There's the Electoral Act. They can go to court over this statement. I don't say that Soludo should be arrested. Yes, he has immunity agreed, but a process that he has already violated. That's what I'm talking about. Let them go to court, obtain a court injunction, so that he will not participate in this election. As simple as that. Since he cannot be arrested, because he has already violated the Electoral Act, and he has gone against the INEC rules and regulations. That's the fact.
If Abga is getting involved in this, what about the ruling of positions?
You see,
All of them are against
you see, when you say Abga, he is campaigning for Abga now. But in the real sense of it, he's also aligning with the man at the center. You see, ideological party politicking in this part of the divide has gone to the way. Because all what we are doing is party government. And that is what is obtainable now. If Wike that claim to be in PDP, he's also saying that PDP should not dish him in taking some decision. Then you become, everything become a drama, a comedy drama.
All right.
How can you just, struggle over two lines? It's either you are a yes or a no person. That is when I can continue to say, okay, this is where you stood on any given issue. Not that you just, spread your leg over two parties. Where does it even belong? Because the ABGA, ABGA is a party founded by the late Odumegwu, and we knew what he stood for when he was alive. All these people is a clear departure from the objective with which ABGA was formed. And Soludo, for crying out loud, when he held sway as the CBN governor, I was one of his greatest fans because of the monetary policies and some decisions he took when he held sway as CBN. Ever since he turned himself to a politician, he has already taken up the agbada and the toga of the other padi agbado politics, as our people in the diaspora used to say. And that is what is being played out now.
All right, away from that, let us quickly look at the retirement benefits of the service chiefs that were sacked by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We have it on the front page of leadership Sunday leadership. The service chiefs to go home with bulletproof SUVs, radio jeeps, 60,000 naira for medical, $60,000, not naira, for medicals. But another question people are asking now is that, will it be the government that will still maintain their vehicles for them? Because you have the stories there that government will replace their vehicles every 4 years and still maintain. With which money? That's the question.
You see,
which money? The taxpayers' money or what?
All these absurdities, one day it will end. Because everything that Nigeria State has been doing from 1999 till now cannot be taken out of the gap of profligacy, and it's not meant for the collective good of the larger citizenry. And when you look at everything being played out on a daily basis, okay, just of recent, as we went on strike, I think they cut off the strike based on negotiation. And what are they asking for? If they have all this money to dish out, why can't they have the money to dish out to people that are going to embed knowledge in our students, so that they can continue to continue the society on a very good sound footing? But when you now look at service chiefs that have served this country, in their capacity they are not hungry. Even their take-home pay is humongous. You cannot compare a service chief in Nigeria with a lecturer, a senior lecturer in any university. The amount that is being paid our lecturer is insignificant compared to what these people take as their take-home pay. And if the state is now saying that you people are now being you people have now retired, the state also, and they will keep on telling us that they don't have money. All the subsidy money that they have accrued over time for removing subsidy out of the system, then where are all this money? Are they going to continue to fend to line the pocket of these services that already have an overbloated stomach? Then we begin. The whole thing is not really exciting.
Oh yeah, what did they do when they were serving? What did they do to benefit all these lifetime benefits? Replacement of vehicles every 4 years and maintenance of these vehicles.
For the past
Does it make any sense to you?
For the past 16 years now, Nigeria has not gone to war. So I don't know what that I'm not dependent anywhere in Africa. So I don't know the kind of thing they are trying to tell us. So we can't even be able to assess their professional input to warrant this kind of money. And coming to Nigerian security, you can see how everywhere is. So I don't know how they manage to merit this kind of thing they want to give you. But it tells you that they continue to rob the poor and to maintain the so-called elites. Now we be the elites, go, not them. I'm telling you, because what ordinary man goes through on daily basis, compared to those who sit in the office there, cross their leg and just make ordinary phone call, billions will drop into their account. And you can see, they don't even know what it means that an ordinary man on the street is hearing this kind of amount of money for people who have benefited so much from the taxpayers' money, and you still want to maintain them, service their cars, do everything for them at the end of the day. And there's nothing to show that their contribution or their by the position of the office they held, they were able to impart one thing or the other. I cannot credit it to any of them for now because like I said, they have not been properly tested and to be able to know whether they are real soldiers or army or whatever. All we know is that so if you look around us too, then there's this issue of insecurity. So what have they really done? This is just another way of encouraging and romancing and giving the corruption more wings to fly.
You don't really merit it.
They don't. They do not merit it. But when you look, you and I are here. We are the citizens here. We need. We are the citizens here. You and I, we need some basic amenities to run our respective families. If at a time, Nigerians were being told that so amount of money is not in the coffers of government to do some certain thing that will add value to the common people's life in the society. How much more? If they could have money for service ships, what are we the other Nigerians? It shows that we are not equal. Or we came from the moon. We are not part of this country. Then you begin to wonder, what kind of government do we have in place? Look today now. See housing, see electricity, see food, common food for a common man to eat. It's not there. For how long are we going to continue to explain all this kind of thing? This is the kind of a country that we have found ourselves. The madness is being played out. I want to believe that I want to believe that Nigerians, we are too docile. We need to speak up because I could recall what happened during the time of the Egyptian experience, where that led to the ousting of Hosni Mubarak out of power. It was just a loaf of bread. The increase is a loaf of bread, while our own turned the other way. Nigeria was too docile. These people that have taken us for so long for a ride, and we need to speak up. We cannot continue to watch all these inanities being played in our face.
All right, I'll move down to the comment section. Dunai Maker says, which Nigerian court are you talking about? So you people are still having hope on Nigerian political leaders. We moved to Tony Braid this morning. I blame the low-ranking officers when citizens protest. They are on the sides of the same politicians that won't pay them well. All professions should be adequately
and they're the one complaining. And they're the one complaining. You understand? That's the problem. When it is time for them to, maybe we don't know actually, because there are this issue that's related to coup, in this country and all that. Maybe it's because of that maybe the federal government themselves feel it. No, what we need to do is to make sure that we keep these people from carrying out any mission by giving them mapping a so and so amount of money for them on or either annually or whatever, just to keep them from participating in anything that has to do with removing the government power. But we don't know. But no matter how you look at it, what we are seeing now is not justifiable.
To say one thing on the last thing, the essence of BVN, NIN, I don't know what the essence of having all these things. If they cannot be made use of to also compensate the ordinary Nigerians, if they have so much money to give to all these associations, why can't they even give at least $100? It should also go around for all the citizens in Nigeria. I want to believe that it will go a long way, even adding to the economic value of the country. That is just my take.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Vincent. Good morning. Okay, sorry, I've greeted you before.
Yeah.
There's no point saying good morning.
We can say it over and over again. Yeah, we can say it as many as we can.
All right, we have ex-soldiers, filming over lifetime benefits for the service chiefs. They are to go home with SUVs, Prado Jeeps, 60,000 for medicals and all of that. But do they truly deserve all these benefits? What did they do when they served the nation?
Honestly, all these things
have been stated categorically in the constitution, I mean, Nigerian law, that when you are going, you are entitled to a particular, I mean, so amount according to the level. All the civil servants, they know what they are entitled to when they are going. And this one is now added something, I mean, like occupy a particular post office. Some of them ex chief of maybe chief of army staff, chief of whatever staff. So categorically there is a stipulated amount, I mean, a gazette for them to be paid when they are going. So but you know, this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when Baba want to cut meat, don't know how to cut small meat. He's a specialist when you want to cut meat, he cut it big. You know. So and I want to see this thing as a maybe systematic way of pacifying them, or I don't want to call it bribe. You see, compensation or something not to look at political posts, especially the current one, that you will be taken care of. Because if you don't take care of them as well, if they are not well taken care, they are still inviting coup. Part of the thing that we can make them to come and make another move is when military officers, they are not well taken care of. Yes, they can come for you. So at the same time, we should look at Nigeria, I mean, situation, our economic situation, to make things to be moderate. So there should be balance. But with this one, I don't think there is balance. There is no balance. There is no economic buoyancy that justify this kind of a stupendous, I mean, pay for the for the retired.
Yeah, you're actually saying the fact, especially with this mounting debt profile, you know, and the fragile economy we are currently into. Gentlemen, Mike, is this sustainable? You understand that even some of these ex-soldiers have not gotten their pension.
Yes. So why this one? Why do
So
this one?
is this sustainable in this fragile economy?
You know, when you look at the severance package that our political office holders, our appointees of government take home, you begin to imagine whether it matches the kind of sacrifice they call for when it comes to Nigeria generally, or the rank and file that are within even the military. It also shows that when you are up there, you can as well, since you have both the knife and the cake at your disposal, you can cut as much as you can for yourself, and that is what you see up there. It's not peculiar to military officers that are exiting, even state governors and other top shots within our nation. That's the kind of largesse they get as they exit the system. I'm aware that even some governors, 2 houses have to be built for them in their state and in Abuja, and all. Those are the kind of unbelievable things that you hear from our leaders, and you begin to wonder who is actually serving who, if indeed you have come to serve as we claim. Yet we have the rank and file struggling to get their pensions when they eventually retire. Some of them might have been injured by the time they are retiring. Some of them might be sick by the time they are retiring, and yet still be struggling to get what is due to them. Unfortunately, that's the kind of nation we run, where the people that are up here don't always balance things. Let them talk about balancing things, ensuring that nobody is saying they have to get equal amount. Definitely that won't happen. But what is due to the rank and files, can you compare it with what their top military officers are getting? The disparity is way too much, and you begin to wonder, especially when you talk about an economy that is fragile, an economy that is still struggling, yet they can still afford this level of luxury when it comes to severance packages for political office holders.
All right, away from that, let's quickly go to the comment section, see what some of our viewers are saying. If all what you mentioned are part of service chiefs taken home, must be provided for them. It may not provide at once for them, but it must be done. Okay, I think what it's trying to say is that the government may not do everything at once, but it must be done. All right, Muki, great to welcome to the program. Kenneth, thank you for joining us this morning. Emmanuel Obuji is also here. Good morning. He's asking if we will be going to church. Oh, he's not here. Okay.
We are well for mass.
All right.
Okay, yes, morning mass.
When they were serving, they couldn't conquer insecurity. They couldn't eliminate these bandits, Boko Haram. And Nigerians are saying they don't really deserve all these things.
Mr. Michael,
If they performed well, that's when you can say, okay, they deserve the votes.
No, what really happened is this. Constitution don't say whether they deserve it, whether you perform well or you are not performing well. So it's not stated in the Constitution. They are military, they are ex-general, and you cannot rule that one out, that they actually fought the war. So whether, even not all of them fought the war, some of them don't even, some of them, they are, it's not their function to carry guns. Some of them perform in different positions, like a strategist, logistic provider, or all sorts of things. Some are even medical. Some are even in the medical, department. Some are in education department. So it's not all about war. It's a life. It's another life entirely. Military, Nigeria military is another life entirely. So we have those one that we recruit, those one that even lecture, NDA, you have lecturer there. So it doesn't matter whether they were able to conquer the insecurity or not. That's not the justification for them not to receive their benefit. But we are talking about stupendous one. This kind of benefit that they want to receive is what make everybody to be amazed. That at this point in time, no, it's not justified. And of course, they need to be taken care of. They need to be taken care of. If you don't take care of them, the current one that are there will not be able to perform, or they will be looking for every means to take care of themselves. Mr. Michael, when you see that, you know our problem in this country is interwoven. When you see a civil servant embezzle money, some of the things that make some of them, apart from those ones that have kleptomanic challenge, one of the things that make them to be embezzle is fear of future. That what if I retire? When they see some of their retiree, their elder colleague languishing in poverty, go and kill to collect the little one that they will give them. So some of them will look for every means, whether legal or illegal, to settle themselves before they go out of office. So if to say everywhere, everyone in this country has been taken care of, I'm telling you, the quest for wealth, maybe it will reduce. But I don't know how we want to reverse it back. When, like me now, I've been taken care of. I have son, like 2 kids. Those kids have been taken care of. My wife is being taken care of, and everybody around me, my aged mother, has been taken care of. Then my quest for, wealth will reduce. But by the time I make it only me, I have to take care of my mother, take care of my children, take care of almost 1 millionaire 36 hunger around them. So it will make you request for more and more and more. So they deserve what they get, but it's too much. I think Mr. President will have moderated it according to what you have.
All right, away from there, let's go to Anambra State. I believe, that's to me, I believe the November 8th election, gubernatorial election in Anambra, will be used to test the integrity and credibility of the new INEC chairman. Yeah, Joash.
Yes.
Yeah. Soludo has pledged or promised 1 million award. Yeah, 1 million award.
Okay, per word.
Per word, yeah.
Okay.
So is this not an act of vote buying?
Well,
No, it's not a form of.
it's a form of vote buying. Well, you know,
What the INEC chairman needs to look into this.
well, this is when his integrity starts. Testing of his integrity. This is where it starts. But I don't
1
think
million per word cash.
I don't think INEC chairman will do. We have much to do for this politician that we have this day. You know, when you are doing something in a secret and nobody even condemn it, I've not heard that they prosecute anybody, one serious prosecution against some people that share their cars. The only thing you hear is about they arrest them, and the head of case you will not know. So it will now encourage others to come out and
do it openly. That's what happened to Soludo. I feel it in the end now. I feel so he doesn't care what anybody want to do. He came out on here and said something like that publicly. Before, they usually do it in secret. And as this man has come out to do it openly now, and if he goes scot-free, nobody will bother again that the Boko Shebe, that's what they will be using to campaign effort. So it's very, very unfortunate. The more we are trying to, do something to improve on something, some people
elections,
on election. People, almost every sector of this country. By the time we try to make improvement, we still see that some people will be dragging it backwards. So it's uncalled for. It's a system of vote buying.
Isn't it a sign to us that the Anambra State November 8th election, gubernatorial election has been reached? Michael?
Soludo statement is a clear violation of our Electoral Act, Section 128 of Electoral Act of 2022. States very clearly that there should be that all forms of inducement, whether directly or indirectly, are prohibited. That's what's in that section, and that's what the announcement of Soludo was a clear violation of that section. I think it's an opportunity for the new sheriff of INEC, Amukuto, to test whether he's really in charge or not by using that violation as an example to test our law. You see, we've always had laws. We have electoral laws. We have all kind of laws that guides our election or our country. But the problem is not the law or are not the laws. It is in the enforcement, the enforceability of those laws is what is important. If you cannot enforce your laws, they are as good as dead on paper. So having those laws are not enough. Having the courage to enforce the law, that has always been the missing link. So I feel it's an opportunity for Amukuto to really make a case out of what Soludo. That is high level of disregard to our laws, because he understands how the system works anyway. But he's going to have a challenge in enforcing that law because Section 308 gives a governor immunity from being prosecuted, whether from criminal or any other offense. So he's going to have a challenge in really prosecuting Soludo, except he leaves office. I can only wait until he leaves office. But as Oyeje suggested when he was having his session, that party can be heavily sanctioned. That violation carries as much as 12 years in jail, even from our law, 12 years in jail or fine, or it can be lucky to have both. But it's a clear violation of our electoral law, and I think Amukuto should do something about it.
Do you see him coming back as the governor of the state?
Of course, definitely he's coming back, even without 1 million. Anambra still remain, spectacular. Still remain unique in that place. So I don't see any party taking
Abga still
remain Abga.
Unique.
Yeah, still remain unique in that since how many years now? It has been long. That's Abga has, but it's respect for Ojukwu, and I think that's how it continues to be. So Soludo, I believe, is coming back. Right. Is it the PC that will take it from me, or PDP? Oh no.
All right, thank you so much. Mole,
Yeah.
how are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank God for life. Thank God for Sunday. Yeah,
All right, we are talking about vote buying in our election, and this is what Soludo, governor of Anambra State, is trying to do. The election comes up on the 8th of November. That's next month. And we have it here. Soludo has promised cash for votes. How do you feel? Is this healthy for our election?
I think it's not too healthy, and likewise, it's a normal phenomenon that has been happening in the country, and you could see there's none of these politicians that have not exchanged money with the voters. They have never exchanged money with the voters. I can tell you wholeheartedly, it has been a norm for a while, and I can even still link it to a global phenomenon. Likewise, you could see when Ellen Box, was supporting Trump during the last election they had, the election that brought Trump in. And what was Elon Musk campaigning for? Collect dollars, yeah, get dollars and votes, get dollars and votes, get dollars and votes, and it happens. It's more or less a global, it's almost a global rigging, likewise. So to me, I don't see anything new. So what's it called? This man should not be single-handedly, condemned. It's all about all the politicians, or even across the globe. So it's not a new thing, Mr. Mike. It's not a new thing. So it has been happening for a while in Nigeria, and it's the Americans' system to show us that at least they bribe people to vote likewise. So that's I think I'll rest my case on that. Yeah.
All right, what do you have to say?
We will not say it is a crime but should be prosecuted for that yet. The only mention of that. And moreover, 1 million per ward is actually a small money. It's a petty money. Aside from election, those are the normal amounts, 1 million, 2 million that governors and
that's an act of vote buying.
We cannot call it vote buying. Maybe another way to encourage his party members, since he said it's per ward, and you cannot leave your ward and go to other parties' ward to say you want to go and give them money, because you know what they stand for. APC wards are there. We have Liverpool ward if they have one. We have ABGA, we have ADC ward there. So you as the governor, you will not leave your party ward and go and give another person what you get. I think it's for the party people just to encourage them. Although that money, by the time they say they want to share it, every person will be going home with 800 naira, 500 naira. But that is a very, very small money. You can't call that money for buying votes. But when we have more than 200 or 100 people in the world, how they want to share the money?
But as a government, you set a good example now.
For others, even Jesus,
what of if other parties, other candidates adopt the same parties?
Not if others is what they are doing. You understand? They are already doing it. And even Jesus himself did not come for free. If Jesus have come and did not perform miracle, turn to fishes and bread to multiply it, nobody go follow him. If you just talk that you are complaining and be side of God, nobody will follow. Because out of everything there must be merriment and be what's going item 7 in every guy, even though you are the savior. Even though if you are the one that will save Nigeria today, there's not like no shishi, you are not ready. Your future your this will not come to pass. So even God knows that. The help people that have contributed in the lives of the followers one way or the other. If they have nothing they are gaining aside from miracle, miracle is part of what they are gaining and some other things, they will not follow. So it's a normal thing. If election time comes during voting and we see some agents with cash, then they can arrest them. But I know that the act is not doing a voting time. They didn't see any agent with cash try to give people money in the act. Then you can prosecute that kind of person. And it's not the government, the person that is caught involved in that act. That's when you can do that.
Yes, I think you see we need to change all this narrative of vote buying or vote engagement to cobbling out the citizen to come and get some money and vote, man. Because at long run, what does it end up to? It ends up to maladministrations. And once you collect money from the politicians, you have no mouth to even condemn them, to engage them likewise. So it will not be a very safe landing for we, the citizens that are voting. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, it's happening in all the states in Nigeria. Nobody can exempt himself that is not a particular voter selling and vote buying. So I can say we need to change it, and our electoral reform has to come on board and to hit that the process on the board that there shouldn't be any vote buying from any politician.
I don't think financial incentives like this can distort democratic process. You said that's politics. You just said it now. That is normal.
Yes, vote buying is not the reason why the citizen.
I believe it can also undermine people's choice.
Yes, vote buying is not the reason why Nigerian people cannot, call out their representative. You understand? It is because we need to amend the Nigerian constitution. It has to be, the judicial system has to be independent the electoral body has to be independent, not appointed by a president. Even the current INEC chairman is under the president. There's nothing you want to tell me. He is not independent. He is not operating independent. He will not, and he can never. He will never. So don't let us deceive ourselves. When the constitution is right, we have the Nigerian police, DSS, and the likes of them working independently, using that discretion and the constitution, you know, and then that guide them without looking at anybody or so. Then even though you give me money to vote for you and you are not doing right and I have evidence, Nigerian people can come out massively, you know, like patient against someone, and if we go to court and with evidence that we judge, then there is no issue. Even though in America that they have even that we are copying that they are righteous, they are paying their people. It's going on. Buying and the likes of them is going on. But still, though, next election, if the president did not perform well, they will vote the president out because their votes count. If any mayor or governor is misbehaving, if you see like 100 of people like that, they will just before you know, for petition against him, take him to court. Now Nigeria go, they say you have a immune this thing, cannot go to court, they cannot impeach you or take you away as a Senate member, they cannot vote you out, no amount of petition. It's because of all the parastatal and the bodies that they are independent, they are operating with their discretion. You cannot come and intimidate any mayor, any governor, or any judicial panel or committee, or so you can't. So that is what we should work on, for them to be independent. No amount of protests that can happen. The IGP also will not be involved saying that we are going to gas them because one governor says so. You will tell the governor, you dare not even call him because you cannot do that. You dare not. But they are performing their civic duty. They are right.
All right, away from that, let us look at the retirement benefits for the service chiefs.
Okay.
We have SUVs for them, Prado Jeep, 60,000 for medicals and all of that. The government will also be maintaining their vehicles. No, are these not outrageous?
Oh, okay.
Are these benefits not outrageous?
I think, Mr. President, if you have such largesse like this for this retired general, how about the masses? How about the masses? We have to, say it loud. These are guys that they will have a permanent salary till they died. They will have a permanent salary apart from their pension. I don't think it's they included the pension in it likewise, but their salary will come, then the pension will even follow likewise. So as the citizen, I've really offended the country. I've really offended these politicians. I can tell them, or I can say wholeheartedly, I will not support Mr. President on that, because what are these people? What have they bring on the table with the insecurity we are having? What are they bring? What
they couldn't solve.
They couldn't solve. And you are still not pumping money into the retirement issues. And I can say it wholeheartedly. I will not be happy with Mr. President with that policy, because we citizens, we need more of what's it called? We need more of we need more of the engagement with the president to, save our life. Save our life, because the country is not really smiling as it is. People are not smiling. People are feeling bad about the hardship. So it's not all these people that have made money when they were in the military circle, and you still now having more money instead of taking care of the masses. And let us have a fair share of your governance.
Are you sure they made money when they were there?
They made money. They made money. An average general, an average all these guys, majority of them, you can't see less than they are rich guys already. They are rich guys. When you see the barrack, the stays, you know that these guys are.
Even the ones are suffering.
Yeah, the junior one, yes, those are the people the president
they abandoned them.
Yes, they abandoned, and that's why
they are left unpaid.
Yes. Wow. That's the imbalance of the society we have. That is what is showing up now. And maybe I don't know whether Mr. President was the advisor of Mr. President advised him wrongly. I think they can still retract that, because the recruits now, they have started complaining.
Yeah.
Yes, they have started complaining now.
They are annoyed.
And they will not be loyal to the president, to the government, to the state any longer, to the country any longer. So you can't send them on the battlefield now, and they will want them to deliver. And that is going to be the consequence of what is happening now. That's going to be the consequence.
Only just know that he's not a member of Nigeria. He's not a citizen of Nigeria. You just know you are not a citizen of Nigeria because you do not have any medical, citizen, free medical care. Or that's what we are telling you. So, irrespective of the party you are, let us leave party aside. Let us speak reality. You understand? If we belong to a party and the so reform whatsoever they are shouting, the Nigerian soldiers are not just complaining about the lack of payment and poor how would I put it welfare till now it has been. So as the president that is coming, those have been the complaint over the years, and you've come to concerning that. What is the essence of the Prado Jeep and all those stuff for a general that almost all the children are in the military in Ireland already? You can never be poor because you have children, you have invested in your children already. Some of them are abroad studying, they are doing fine. There is connection and there is anything for them. They don't have to suffer to do anything. Their children already they bought millions of naira. So what is the essence of giving them all those stuff? That is misplaced priority. So what is the end of medical bill? Even the federal hospital and state hospitals that we have is costly. Even the medicine could not even afford to, medical is not there, that you are giving them all this. On what purpose? Instead of you by now, we're supposed to be hearing that, see, there is Musa or former Musa and the likes of them are undergoing, investigation. They are facing panel concerning how they are, mismanaged Nigerian, military allocation fund for the military, and all the miscalculation by killing Nigerian people, innocent people, saying they are drone, they are miskilling. How did all those things happen? What all the things you purchase? How is it? Where are they? How do you do? But what are they saying? They are saying they are giving them this, they are giving them that. And which way? When are we going to get this right in Nigeria?
Then, Mike, Mr. President is rewarding failure. He's rewarding failures.
Wow.
The chief of defense staff that was just being ousted now, I can tell you heartedly, there was a time when Benue crisis was so, where there's catastrophes in Benue, and the Benue crisis was so top on the board. And what happened? He led his battalions to Benue. Even hands alone, they could not catch hands, not to talk. Then later, the president envoy, got to that Benue. And what was the engagement? Christopher Musa, where are their arrests? Chief of Army Staff, where are the arrests? They could not even arrest a fly. A fly, not even one person. A fly. You see, when we say the truth, we have to say the truth. Yeah. It's not all about saying you are a political person or you are a party member. When you need to engage the parties, we engage them. And we engage. You don't really understand because you don't relax yourself to hear somebody very well.
I like your spirit. You are with me.
So you like your spirit.
Yes, I like your spirit.
Yeah, that's my spirit.
We are in the same.
That's the spirit that I grew up with.
You're on the same page.
Yeah. I know. But he doesn't understand me before. He don't even look at me and understand what I'm saying before. He just jump. But thank you for the complimentary you gave to me today.
Welcome, sir.
And that is the problem we are having. You see, that is the problem. Mr. President himself needs to buckle up and sit tight and deal with all these issues, because we are now, I can tell you, Nigerian citizens, we are lifeless now, I can say. When I'm saying lifeless, we don't have anything to support. We don't have military that are capable much now to support us or to defend us. Because even you're talking of the military now, there are moles in this military. Yes. And how are you going to differentiate between the moles and the real? That's the problem we're having now.
All right, let me go to the comment section. There's a private message sent by Dr. Ike in Caribbean. Yeah, he's watching us from Caribbean Island. And it says, good morning, Mr. Mike. Kule, you look very good.
Yeah,
Kule is looking very good. Say hi to him.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How you doing?
Ike.
Dr. Ike, God bless you, and happy to meet you. I will be happy to meet you anytime you're in the country.
And he says he loves Kunle's spirit this morning. I love your spirit this morning.
Yeah,
Don't like it.
thank you very much. You know, we cannot just sleep and just face one direction always. At least you can wake up and look at
Maybe
All my preaching has been working. I know everybody here have been always coming to see. Mr. Kunle.
maybe today because today is special day. Today is Sunday. All of these are better.
Right. You know what? What I hate most is killing, bloodshed. I don't like the bloodshed. And when I see 5,000 of people being killed, this wife being killed, and we just don't have anything to save ourselves, to defend ourselves. Let them bring guns for us and train us.
All right,
So far the Fulani can be holding guns. And Bala Mohammed, the governor in the northern state, said, okay, the Fulani, you people have been sidelining. You have sidelining them for a long time. They are Nigerians too. And because you guys are maltreating them, that's why they are carrying AK-47. He said it on the live television.
All right, vote buying is a global thing. Even was in America. Dr. Ike on this from Caribbean islands, and he has sent a message to you, or through me, that he's gonna do something for you very soon. So tell him we'll hear from you very soon.
Thank you very much. I think you'll be a very good model that one can live our way, right? And we can, we are bound to make mistakes, but when we make the mistake, when we have an elderly that can correct our mistakes, I think it's highly welcome.
All right, we move on to Mr. Kolade Jijo. This morning, he has sent you, I don't know if he's the one, but I believe it should be the person. He has sent you the sum of 20,000 naira, Mr. Kolade.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you, and you never know anything sorrow. And, God will bless your family likewise. Thank you for the gesture.
All right, Mr. Kolade, if you are the one that sent that money, please let us know. Let us know. All right, I believe the money is for you. The 20,000 naira is here. Just credited my account. Kule is enjoying APC money. This is Easy Water, Liverpool. Kule is enjoying APC money. Wow.
Okay, I'm telling you now, right? And I can say it wholeheartedly. I'm not enjoying any money from APC, but where I want a direction, where the governor, the current president, you may not understand him, where he's going to, but I want a liberation for myself, because I've been attacked by Fulani before, and there was nothing that happened. They even give them, they let them go scot-free. And Nigerian police, I don't really go along with them. And what I'm seeing is double jeopardy for me. Right. So why not engage on the president that can get me out of this
right. Because of our time, we need to go. We need to go. One of our members, Miracle, is having his child dedication this morning. The program starts 10 a.m. Yeah,
that's what we dress for now. That's why I dress for today. So we need to go and honor him.
Yeah, we need to honor him.
A miracle and a very sound person.
Very brilliant guy. Yeah. So we'll be attending the event or the program very soon. All right, let's attend to Mr. John.
Yeah. Good morning once again, Mr. Mike. Good morning, our viewers.
Welcome.
Good morning, our viewers. Good morning, Mr. Mike.
How you doing?
Fine, very well.
Vote buying is what we've been discussing. Let's get your own reaction.
Yeah, it's a serious, offense. It's against the Electoral Act. But funny enough, we've seen people commit this offense many times and they get away with it. Understand? Financial inducement, is a serious offense. Very serious offense. Understand? Then because people have done that over time, it becomes a way of doing things. Understand? The moment people in power begins to question their popularity with the people during electioneering time, they will want to use money, understand, to induce the people, you understand? And which is very wrong. We want a situation where Nigerians can, without being induced financially, go out to, vote for whoever they consider has the capacity to deliver. You understand? But a situation where we are beginning to see, financial inducement like this, it sends a very bad, signal. This is democracy. It's a government of the people. Allow the people to go out and decide who governs them. Let's take money completely out of it. You understand?
It's obvious that's what will be playing out in November 8th election.
Of course,
in Anambra State.
The election is just by the corner, and I feel it's beginning to feel that once you question your popularity with the people, you want to do everything at your disposal. And money in Nigeria is one of the ways. That's one of the things large chunk of Nigerians who are in poverty understand. You understand? So, like I said, whatever it is should be investigated. You understand? We need to know why people will commit this offense and they get away with it. It's wrong. We've seen this thing happen in other states. Nothing will be done, and the same person will eventually win election. In other way, he has bought his way into power.
Can the APC government put an end to this? Is it possible?
Well, I want to say it's not about the APC government alone. It's all about Nigerian policies, and likewise we have them globally, internationally. That's why when we say politics and we say politics, there's politics behind every politics. And the politics here, that is the joker, which as an individual,
they play on us.
Which they can be
the electorate, right?
No,
you talked about politics.
But when I say politics, yeah, every politics deserve and wake up politics. Okay, why you call it politics? There must be politics alongside with it. Okay, you have to strategize. What are the logistics? What are the joker to use? First and foremost, now, if 1 million have been announced, like given to each ward, okay, I want to analyze this and I want to break it down into I understand little about
your own experience,
right? And as a governor.
Based on your experience,
1 million is not enough to buy votes in each ward. Okay, so what it meant is to do what? To help each polling unit with #1 million for the logistics there. Okay, I'm not trying to guide or protect the so-called political this is in Nigeria. Okay, but by providing 1 million to each polling unit, one, they will need some logistics here, providing chair, tents, and some other needful things there to execute the project of the election in that very polling booth there. So, by asking the political stakeholder to go out and execute, deliver properly in one way or the other, the money given to them by state or by the party, they might just embezzle the money and they will not do the needful. And you can see that there will be delayment for the INEC. The INEC staff, they will not arrive at the right time. They will take them to the wrong direction. So to make all these things easier, I think maybe I'm not trying to protect him. He might have just bring this idea to make things easier. But when we talk about buying of election, buying of votes, it's global, it's international. We saw the election in America. We witnessed one in France. It's almost the same thing. But the most important thing there is, are we going to continue this way? We have to do what we need to call back ourselves to normal senses and let's show a new dimension. Really,
it has harmed our electoral system.
I would say it has not really done us too good. In one way or the other, it has harmed our electoral system because whereby you are voting for who you are voting for is not the person that makes the winner. So all these things, and that, like I always say, it's not that maybe I'm a party carrier, I'm trying to protect APC. It's happened during the era of PDP and even other parties that are being in position in power in other countries, like us in Nigeria. Everybody are just trying to do what suits themselves in as much the power is in their court. But how to go manage all the situation and to put an end to all these things. That's why the new appointed INEC chairman now, all hands on deck, all eyes is open. We are expecting new transportation and new
has it done us harm or good, Mr.
It has done lots of harm. I can tell you why we have not seen meaningful development from 1999. It seems like the military has even performed better than the democracy, because if you look at most projects that were executed by the military, we are yet to see the democracy we are practicing from 1999 till date. We are yet to see them, deliver one. Look at, for example, third main language. From 1999, mention one project
That's a big
that is
project.
like third main language. It was done by the military people. You understand? The reason is when you buy your way into power, you make it a business. You understand? Now, after investing money to get it into power, you want to recoup your investment with interest. And then the time you will, democracy is a government that has limited time, 4 years. The time it will take you to recover your money. What will Nigerians see in terms of development? So we want a situation where money should not be used to buy the electorate. You understand? We want a situation where people will come out to campaign. Your campaign rhetoric, tell the people what you want to do to them. You know, they should be able to vote you on that basis. And then once you get into power, they should be able to hold you accountable if you don't deliver on the things that you said you will do. But most of the times, you understand, you buy your way into power and then people cannot be able to hold you accountable because it's like I paid you before I get to where I am. You understand? I'm not accountable, to you in any way. You understand? So can we please end this issue of vote buying and then allow us to vote our conscience?
Mr. Mike, please, sorry, I'm sorry. I just want to quickly make a point over what Mr. just elaborated on now. Have you seen a situation whereby you, as a good candidate, you understand your intention that you want to deliver the masses from hardship and terrible situation? You have good intention for the country, and while you are aspiring, you canvass, you do all the necessary things you can do for your citizens, for your society and economy to believe you. And yet, what they're asking is, what do you have for us? Without we know the vote, you don't give us money. Well, so what do you expect from such people? So it has been our mentality it runs in our blood. It's a corruption.
It can be changed.
It's a corruption. Whereby even I'm not even firing you, they are demanding.
All right, that's Nigeria for you. All right, we say thank you for joining us, all the viewers across the globe. We appreciate your presence here this morning. The likes of Mafidon, Aja boy, isn't what Liverpool? Tonya Braid, Donna, Emeka Wisdom in the day. Ayola Olatunji, Mr. Kolade Gladys Yabo, Ni 247. We say thank you to all of you for joining us. We'll be back here tomorrow as Monday with more interesting stories. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great Sunday. Bye.